They say the camera never lies, but sometimes it shows you something you cannot explain. A young woman steps into an elevator. She presses every button. The door won't close. She hides. She gestures. She looks as if something just out of sight is chasing her. And then she disappears. Weeks later, she's found in a place no one should ever be able to reach. Welcome back to the Fading Corridor. I'm your host, guiding you through stories that blurs the line between reality and nightmare. Tonight, we walk into one of the most infamous cases ever caught on camera. Elisa Lam at the Cecil Hotel. A case that has haunted the internet for over a decade. Not just because of what happened, but because of what cannot be explained. Elisa Lam was 21, a student from Vancouver, traveling alone through California in early 2013. She was young, curious, hopeful, and honest in her online posts about living with bipolar disorder. On January 26, she checked into a place that seems harmless to budget travelers, the Cecil Hotel in downtown LA. But this building was no ordinary hotel. Its corridor was steeped into decades of tragedy, suicide, crimes, and stories that people whispered but never wanted to confirm. At first, Elisa shared a room with other travelers, but staff soon moved her to a single. The reasons? Her roommates have complained she was acting strangely. And then on January 31st, she was seen for the last time. Police search. Flies went out, but no traces of her appears until investigators released the elevator footage. You've seen it, and if you haven't, imagine this. Elisa steps in, presses multiple buttons, waits. The door stays open. She leans out quickly, like someone standing there. She retreats, hides in a corner, presses more buttons, ducks out again. Her hands move in strange pattern, gestures that looks like she's speaking to something invisible. The elevator sits there, refusing to behave like a normal machine. And when she finally walks away, only then do the doors close, as if they've been waiting for her to leave. That video spreads everywhere. Some say she looks frightened. Others thought she was playing with someone. Many believe she was interacting with something unseen. But everyone agreed it didn't look right. Two weeks later, the mystery deepened. Guests at the CC began to complain. The water pressure was weak. The water was dark. And worse, it tasted strange. A maintenance worker climbed up to the roof, where 4 massive water tanks loomed behind locked doors and ladders. When he opened one hatch, he found her. Elisa's body floated inside. The official report said accidental drowning, Her mental health was listed as a factor. No drugs, no foul play. Case closed, at least on paper. But here's where the corridor bends. The roof was supposed to be locked and alarmed. How did she get there without anyone noticing? The tanks themselves were tall and heavy, with metal lids that weren't easy to open. Could she have climbed inside alone? And if so, could she have closed the latch from within? Some reports say it was found open, others closed. None of it adds up neatly. And the elevator, why did its door stay open so unnaturally long? People later tested the same model of lift, pressing the door hold button to recreate it. Yes, the door can stall, but in the video, the timing, the atmosphere, her movement, they don't feel mechanical. They feel wrong. The Cecil Hotel is no stranger to darkness. Its history is littered with death and violence. And some believe the building itself holds something heavy, something that infects anyone who stays too long. Was Elisa another victim of her own fragile mind, in the wrong place at the wrong time? Or was the hotel itself pulling her into its shadows? No theory truly satisfied. The supernatural, the conspiratorial, the mundane, each left gaps that won't close. That's what makes this case so enduring, so chilling. Elisa Lam was a real person, a daughter, a student with hopes and fears. Her story is more than a mystery, it's a tragedy. And yet, the unanswered details lingers. The elevator that seems alive, the roof no one could reach, the water that carries her secrets for weeks. The fading corridor is where we walk into stories like this, not to solve them, but to sit with their shadows. Some mysteries don't want solution. They want witnesses. So next time you find yourself alone in an elevator that refuses to close, maybe wait for the next one.